Hello, welcome back to a TCaP commentary. Today we're doing Cody Green, the cleanest best pleasure predator. Now, this guy is, I think, the most popular predator that ever came out of this show. I truly believe it. Everyone uses his line, right? The fucking cleanest best pleasure, right? I see it all the time, and when I see it, right, I know where it's from. Therefore, in my conclusion, right, I think he's the most famous predator. So, yeah, we're gonna get right into this. I've seen people review it, but I've never looked at it by myself. Most of these videos I've never seen myself, right? I've seen it with other people, listening in. I really see these myself. So this is the first time me watching this. So, yeah, if you're new here, subscribe. We're doing the entire TCaP catalog, right? Check out the other videos if you're interested in more of these. But, yeah, let's get right into this.
Predator. My perfect buddy, Cody, he's a parolee.
We know before Cody Green even gets there that he could be trouble. He's got a history.
just straight into the point where Chris Hansen, does his voice, the classic fucking, mannerisms and like the accent he puts on or whatever, you know what I mean? His journalistic voice, with the fucking voice.
He could be trouble. He's got a history with police.
Great. Yeah, history with police.
He was on probation for drunk driving.
Yeah.
He tells me in our discussion that he got into trouble again for, I guess, leaving the scene of an accident. And
hit and run.
Here he is, about to get in trouble yet another time.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm not about to look at fucking Frag. I don't like him. Okay. So yeah, he has been in trouble before, right? And I do believe that even after this entire like debacle, right, passes on from his life, right, after the sting, he gets in trouble again. Like it really seems like Cody Green never really understood how to be a law-abiding citizen, Yeah, he got into a lot of problems and a lot of trouble with the law, before and after the sting, which
about
is
to get in
surprising.
Yet another time.
He's not coming for the handcuffs, he's coming for the other thing.
He wants to meet Chris Hansen.
He wants to meet Chris Hansen. Yeah, great line. And as you can see, right, Cody Green looks like a certain type of someone, okay? He looks like he's dressing up as a certain style. And yeah, people really call him the Eminem, impersonator, because he really looks like, he's from the movie 8 Mile, right, which stars Eminem. But yeah, he looks a bit like him, and I can really see the resemblance. But what I was gonna mention was that what do you call it? Let me see. I probably forgot.
About to get in trouble yet another time.
He's not coming for the handcuffs, he's coming for the other thing.
He wants to meet Chris Hansen.
Yeah, the meeting Chris Hansen thing. At this time, I believe Chris Hansen was pretty known. He had garnered a bit of notoriety from doing these things. I believe this might be the fourth sting he ever did, or fifth. I mean, fourth or third sting, I believe, was this Georgia sting. I believe this is Georgia, right? I'm not 100% sure. I get the names mixed up sometimes. But yeah. And as Chris is about to mention, right, I'll let him explain most of it. This car is actually fairly new, which I believe he got by winning a settlement, I believe. But
Cody Green shows up in this fairly new, expensive, Cadillac SUV.
Cadillac SUV. I heard, of course I'm not from these times, but I heard that, from what people described in the TCaP, fandoms and all that, the online talk, whatever, that it must have been an expensive car, and for Cody Green, I don't think having a decent job, right, that is surprising.
In the washer, but I made some sweet tea. Come on in.
Emily's back.
He comes in, he's got his cap on.
Oh wow, he's my age. That's interesting. I'm 20 years old. But yeah, he's 20. He's Cody Green, 20 years old, aka, right, also known as Perfect Buddy GA, which I assume this is Georgia, I guess. But Yeah, perfect buddy GA.
Yeah, he's ready to meet his dream date.
Yeah, I made some tea and it's on the table.
Look at this fucking guy, dude.
Did you bring me my chocolate?
Look at this. Look at this.
Hey!
Hey. Yeah, that's good. This is the earliest I've seen someone, come into. Well, actually, I don't know. I truly don't know the timelines. There has probably been other people that have gone, past the curtain, quotations and literally, right? But I know in this thing that another guy did cross the curtain. It was that minister in the church, I believe, that dude that ran away. Yeah, that guy also he peered into the curtains, but he ran. It would have been interesting to hear what he said, right? He was, to me, one of the worst ones that came about this thing, right? This house. He had, shown history of wanting to do, and supposedly he claims that he had also, hooked up with other minors, and just to explain a little bit. I'm not talking about Cody. I'm talking about someone else that was also in this house, in this thing, another predator they caught.
Why don't you just step right over there, please? Should you have a seat right in that chair? Please, sit down.
I made an agreement with him, so I swear to you.
I need you to sit down and you can tell me all about it, I promise.
And one thing I'll mention, right, just a little thing. I feel like the only reason why he went behind the curtain, right, is because the decoy didn't really say have a seat. I believe. I'm not gonna go back, but I believe she didn't say, right, have a seat. She's like, oh, did you give me my sweet tea, or I have to throw this in the dryer, right? She didn't tell him to sit down.
Please, sir, I really drove this far for no reason.
You drove this far for no reason.
I swear to you, I asked her, and I swear to you, I asked her this.
You asked who?
I asked Maddie.
Take
Maddie.
your time. I'm gonna let you explain the whole thing.
And I feel like also Chris got a bit flustered, getting just run up on realistically, right? He went behind the curtain. Yeah, he got a bit just out of his element. He got fucking thrown for a loop, having Cody walk like straight into his hands, right? Chris Hansen usually he likes to let them simmer a little bit out here, right, and then come out with like a zinger, right? He didn't get the chance to do that. I think Chris Hansen is a bit shocked, a bit surprised, out of his element a little bit, right? But both of them, right? It's Cody and Chris that are a bit nervous from the entire meeting they just had by the curtain.
I asked Maddie.
Take your time. I'm gonna let you explain the whole thing.
Yeah.
I said, if this is really not what you're looking for, I really want you to tell me that, because I will come over and I swear I will just be with you and I will not touch you, anything like that, is what I said, and I can prove that to you. I will show it to you.
You'll show me how.
Please, I swear, sir, I'm a desperate person. I need a girl in my life, and if she really wanted to be my friend, that would be all.
Yeah, this I'm very confused. As you can clearly see, right, Cody Green dresses and acts a certain way to be cool, right? You can see it so clearly. You can see through him like clearly as hell, right? Especially in these ages, right, where being cool is a hard thing to fake. People have learned to see through people, right? I don't know if in these days, right, it wasn't as easy to understand that Cody Green is probably not this type of person, right? He acts a bit, thuggish, cool and laid back, right? But I don't think that's him at all. He's putting up an act to appeal to a certain group of people, right? To have friends, and that's totally fair, right? If you want to, relate to certain people, right? But what I'm trying to get to is that, he says he needs a girl in his life, right? I assume with the crowds he was moving, right, he definitely had that chance to basically befriend a girl, right, or anyone, right? to just be around crowds that would be into him, right, and be into the same thing they're talking about and all this and that. But he comes instead to meet a underage kid, which isn't right, of course, right? It's very fucking bad. But yeah, I don't know. It's a bit, contradicting of like his look, right? The look he's going for and what he's saying, you know, because as soon as the cameras come out, right, he acts all fucking thuggish again, right? When he knows that he's being recorded. Realistically, he might be acting this way because he knows no one else is watching, you know. Maybe he's trying to be genuine and kind of show that, like, hey, I'm truly not that fucking cool of a guy, right? But at the same time, he has gotten in trouble with the law before, so I don't know. It's a bit in the middle, I think, you know.
All I needed from her. I've never hurt anyone. I've never done anything. I would not have hurt her.
Now, what did you bring with you?
Chocolate, like she asked me.
He's most likely there to get food for the decoy. I think she said that was one thing he was supposed to do.
And
White chocolate?
Yes, sir. That's what I told her I was bringing.
What about condoms?
Yes, sir. I have them also, but that was not my intention. I swear to you, sir.
Yeah, like Chris is about to say, right? What could you use them for? He's right. He's right. You show up with them with those things. Even if you don't show up with condoms, it does not fucking matter. It basically means you're not being safe for the decoy's sake, right? The decoy can't give you anything, right? They're most likely virgins, or you know, they've never had any experience, right? Or you know, any contact with other people, right? So the only person that would be in danger would be the decoy. So bringing a condom or not, right? It doesn't fucking matter. You know, the context and the intentions are still the same. You know, one is definitely worse than the other, right? Not bringing them, but it does not fucking matter. It is bad all around.
What were you going to use the condoms for?
She told me to bring them also.
No.
So you did everything
idiot.
just because she told you?
Yes, sir. I swear to you, that is the reason for it.
Then why did you send her pictures like this?
Because she asked me to.
She asked you to send
She didn't ask me
pictures.
to
What an
send
excuse,
nude
you know.
pictures, I know.
Right. So there's a big difference between sending a photograph of yourself and sending pictures of your genitals. It's not like the decoys are asking to be sent.
Asking.
I mean, these guys offered right up.
Yeah.
Did you say you are ready to have my fang in your mouth?
Fuck, man. Fuck. Oh, that. You know, for the times I've seen other people review it, right? I don't think they emphasize that line enough, you know. That line is fucking horrible, you know. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't like to picture that, right? And from hearing it, I picture it, right? And it fucking, it makes me mad. It makes me upset to hear that. And it is a very bad line. Very
What do you
fucking
mean by that?
horrible. Fuck, man. Yeah, he has nothing to say.
Are you ready to have my in your mouth?
Fucking idiot. Yes, we know what that means.
You know what I meant? Because she was going with it. She was.
Oh, so she wanted it.
What? Oh,
That's
my
what it
God.
seemed like to me.
She says, you don't mind I'm a virgin?
Oh, no.
You say, if you don't mind me taking it from you, I actually would love it and never have been with a virgin.
I know it's not respectful, but I was just asking her if she wanted to do that online.
Oh, man. I'm kind of getting there. I'll be honest. I was a bit calm in the beginning, right? But I'm kind of getting there, you know. You forget how bad, you know, this one was from all the memes that people say, right? The Cleanest Best Pleasure, but then you put in the context of like the actual segment, right? It's so bad. I hate it, and especially the virgin talk. I fucking hate that probably more than all like the actual sexual talk, right? I don't know. I think it's very predatory, like, you know, unironically predatory to you know, how can I say this? Like, want a virgin, right? Especially at this age. It's all fucking horrible, but I don't know. I think it hits differently when they mention the virginity thing, right? It's like a sick pleasure these predators get from taking that from someone so vulnerable, right? It's hard to explain, but you know what I'm getting to, right? I think it makes shit worse. You know, it has a different fucking vibe to the conversation, right?
It's not even like I was just looking for girls that were this young and I was looking to get in trouble and everything like this, because I was telling her this. I was like, this is illegal on phone conversations, online and stuff like that. And I was like, you swear to me, you're not going to get me in trouble. And
I don't think these guys know what they're saying, okay? You saying that shit incriminates you so bad to basically say, right, are you sure you're not going to get me in trouble, right? Meaning that you were fully thinking about doing that. You know, it's a very common saying, right? you're only sad or you're only crying because you got caught, right? They would have not regretted a single fucking thing if this went Cody Green's way, okay? If it went Cody's way, he'd be fucking ecstatic. He'd be so fucking happy that he got away with it, right? But now that he's caught, he's fucking pulling up all the stops. All the things he could ever say to get him away from this, he's pulling. And it's not fucking working. And it'll never work, okay?
Where I will never disrespect
Like, fuck
you
this-
is what I was pretty
fuck
much
it.
meaning to
Whatever.
So you're the victim here.
No, sir, I'm not the victim. I came here for reasons like that, but
And
if
then,
she really
you know, we're back here. We're back fucking here of him admitting it. He's admitting it, right? He's admitting it for a fact. You know, he's like, yeah, I came for intentions like that. Period. There is no explaining it. You just said it. You came for sexual favors. And guess what? That is against the law. And also very, very fucking morally wrong. There's no excuse. You can't say and put the blame on the kid when they don't have the capabilities and the what do you call it, the maturity to know what that truly means. Because, you know, they might be curious or whatever, right? They might hear about it. They might fucking somehow figure out that this is like a thing, right? And they want to you know, fucking participate or whatever. But as an adult, you cannot fucking go with it. It is extremely predatory, right? And of course that makes so much sense, like they're predators. But you know what I mean.
didn't want it, sir, I swear to you, I would have never tried it.
But if she was open to the idea,
Yes.
you would have had sex with a 13-year-old girl.
Probably, yeah.
But then that's what does it. That's what does it, right? You can't say that you weren't gonna do it, but if she wanted to, yes. Like, no.
Why? Because it's so alluring to have sex with a 13-year-old girl?
Exactly what I just said.
It's just something that you'll probably never have again. That would be...
You know, from hearing this segment before, right? That comment right there is definitely the worst I've heard, okay? Being physically said by the predators, right? You know, I can go back and, you know, listen to what all the predators I've reviewed so far have said, and I don't think any of it would top what Cody Green just said. You know, he basically allured to the fact that, you know, you have to take advantage of this because it is something that is, you know, scarce and that you'll never probably experience again, right? So you have to fucking, you know, capitalize on that. And man, and not even, we haven't even gone to the fucking like line that this guy's known for, and I'm already pissed at the lines before. And I'm sure you can understand, right? It is
Probably the cleanest, best pleasure, I would say.
The cleanest, best pleasure
Yes, sir.
is to have sex with a 13-year-old girl.
I don't know how someone can say that, right? I've mentioned this before that, like, you know, people want to fit into society, right? They don't want society to judge them or, you know, be an outcast, right? But the moment you say something like that, you don't consider the fact that no one would ever fucking hang out with you again or even endorse you or want to hang out with you, know about you, care for you, all this and that. Like, you know, sometimes I like to imagine, right, the things that I say, I would be allowed to say in a crowd of people, right? That's what I would like to think that would be acceptable for someone to say, right? If I can't say it in a crowd, then you can't fucking say it, right? If I or someone were to say, right, that yes, you would take advantage of a 13-year-old girl, right? That is so fucking wrong, okay? I don't have to explain why, and you know why, right? The viewer, you're watching this right now, right? Hi, thank you for watching. But it doesn't need an explanation to tell you why this is morally wrong, illegal, and just flat out makes you a very fucking bad person.
13-year-old girl.
Yes, sir.
You can't be an 8-year-old
How the
for
fuck
20
can you
years
say
old.
that?
No, sir, I really can't.
You got that nice truck out there?
Yes, sir.
And you know, I'll add a bit more to that. You know, there are people that take glee in saying things like that, right? That there's like trolls, you know, not to be stereotypical, right? But people that like to see people uncomfortable, see people mad and upset, right? That would say shit like that, which I'm surprised. I'm really surprised there's people like that, right? And of course, and another factor for that is the the anonymous factor of being online, right? No one knows who you are unless you get fucking, absolutely had by someone who has the possibilities of finding out your identity, right? But to say this out in public, face to face, someone who is definitely, out of place in his house, right? Chris Hansen, as much as some people say, right, oh, you're the father. Come on, Chris Hansen does not look like the father of this young girl, right? And they like who is out in their house wearing a suit, holding out the transcripts and kind of quizzing you of what the fuck you were here to do, right? He's too calm for that, right? If someone is in a predicament, right, and they're extremely calm about it, right, there's something more to the story, right? So I don't know.
Got the clothes thing going on?
That's material, sir. Girls look deeper for what they want in guys.
Well,
Yeah. I'm pretty done with this fucking guy. The shit he's saying, I think he truly thinks he's fucking cool for saying
that's
that.
something you got to know. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline MSNBC. Have you seen one of our computer predator shows before?
No, sir.
This is one of them.
And I don't know if he people say he threw gang signs at the camera, right?
Shows before?
I mean, oh fuck. And it really looks like it, right?
Gotta know.
He threw some signs. I don't know if it's fucking gang sign or whatever. I'm not about to act like some boomer like, oh my god, he definitely fucking signed some gang. But that's what I think it is. He's probably repping something, right? Representing. Something.
Have you seen one of our computer predators?
Like clearly he's throwing up some form of sign, but why would you do that? Why the fuck would you do that, right? You just got caught trying to have sex with a minor. How is that gangster in any form? It makes no fucking sense.
This is one of them. We're doing stories on adults who try to meet teens on the
audacity
internet for sex. If there's anything else you want to tell us, we'd like to hear it. If not, you're obviously free to walk out that door.
And some people don't know what he said there, but I can hear it clearly, and I have one headphone in. And maybe because I've looked at this, every time I watch someone commentate over it, right? And I don't know if they mentioned it, but he basically mentions that, thank you for wasting my gas. That's what he said. Thank you for wasting my gas. Motherfucker, I swear to God, you should be more worried about what's about to happen to you, not fucking your gas. Fucking dumbass. I swear to God. Please.
Please, freeze! Put your hands up! Hands up! Down on the ground! On the ground!
I would have tackled him, right? He wants to be all fucking cool. I'm not gonna get on the ground. I'm too fucking gangster for that, right? Yeah, it's fucking lame. It's so lame.
Down, spread out, legs behind. All the way. There you go, all the way.
This is the bad guy right here. But you like him?
Wonder why.
Based upon
Funny, yeah.
the items found in his SUV, it looked like Cody Green was planning to spend the night. I mean, he had spare clothes, condoms, everything.
Disgusting. Why the fuck did he put him in this cage? Like, what the fuck? Man, imagine being in one of those things. That'd be funny, I don't know if you can see out of it, right? But it was pitch dark outside. It was very, very dark. So imagine you just sitting in there. It's like a fucking deprivation, tank or whatever. Being in there.
Follow him.
He is not backing down, Cody Green.
Cool.
Gives the cameraman the finger.
Oh man, he's cool. Oh my god, I don't know. It's so funny seeing these guys, now. When acting like this and dressing like this was considered cool. Nowadays, you look like a fucking a loser. You look like a loser, really. Like, putting down the fucking what is it called? The cap. Down like that, all fucking gangster or whatever, right to the side, and then throwing the middle finger. Who does that? Who throws the middle finger nowadays? Like, bunch of losers.
Defiant till the end.
Like, what the fuck?
Put your right hand
Dumbass.
first.
It reminds me of that. What was his name? David Schumacher or whatever. The guy that's like, hey man, I don't want to be on TV, right? The fucking role playing chat room guy. Him and Cody Green, I think, are probably my most hated a predator just for the way they are and act. Not the predator thing, right? That, of course, I hate that as well. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like those type of people, right? The people that want to act cool, that think they're fucking gangster, but realistically, they're a bunch of pussies. Cody Green, I don't think would be about it, and neither would Schumacher. I could probably beat both of them up at the same time. No, I'm kidding, but you know, I don't know. The moment I think they get caught in something, right, they start crying like a bitch, you know, even though they act a certain way. Like you know, David Schumacher's like, oh, don't be scared, dude. And then the moment he gets fucking arrested, he's all crying and like, oh, you know, oh, fucking role playing chat room, you know, they set me up, this and that. No, fucking, truthfully, come on, yeah. And this, if I ever review him, and of course I'll have to, right, David Schumacher, that'll be something. It'll be a lot more aggressive than this one, you know.
And we're gonna need you to take a shower, shampoo, and change out and put on.
I know what shampoo they got.
I mean, you get caught once, you take your punishment, you get some help, and you move on with your life. But you get caught twice. I mean, that raises serious questions about your ability to be rehabilitated.
Yeah, true.
I think a lot of these guys, once they're caught, realize how stupid it was for them to do it.
Yeah,
some of these guys just don't ever think it could happen to them.
That is a fact. That is true.
Across the country every day, but they can only be in so many places. So the odds are overwhelmingly in the potential predator's favor of not getting caught. In spite of the challenges, we still had 24 guys.
24 is not bad.
Show up in like 4 days.
Not bad.
Some of these guys got, 4 years or more in prison.
I guess. You know, they say that, but most of the time that doesn't happen. Oh, look, it's fucking Scooby-Doo, right? Dennis Coulson. Yeah. Dennis Coulson. What? Dennis Coulson. What the fuck? Okay, maybe they're about to give the entire list of all of them, right? We'll see. We'll see what the fuck happens, right? Do they have... Yeah, Rolando Resta Cruz, right? Joseph... Christopher Xavier Cannon. That motherfucker, the damn, Jesus Rocks motherfucker. Okay, Cody Green has yet to be tried. He pleaded not guilty to the following charges: criminal attempt to commit child molestation, criminal attempt to commit statutory rape, criminal attempt to commit sodomy. He apparently pleaded not guilty, which makes no fucking sense, right? In August, he was arrested in a neighboring county for exposing himself to an 8-year-old girl at a swimming pool. As a result, he faces additional charges of child molestation and public indecency. He is in custody and has yet to enter a plea. So I assume August means like literally like near after this happened, right? Which after that, I think Cody Green definitely got the fucking, got it real bad, and that's really good, right? Oh my God, is that him right now? Okay, Cody Michael Green, right? Sexually dangerous predator, right? I don't know what the fuck that is. Predator, yes. Physical description, right? Born 1986, 5'10", which is not bad. He's an inch smaller than me. I'm 5'11". He weighs 250 pounds now. I mean, he looks a lot heavier, right? He's white, of course. Brown hair, eye color hazel. Offense child molestation, convicted date 10/20/2010, which I assume that's October, right? 20. Wait. Oh my God, I missed this fucking conviction date by 4 days. Today's the 24th of October. So that's something. He was convicted in Georgia, right? Registration date 8/1/2011. Alias Greasy C. What the fuck, Greasy? Is there more? Man pleads guilty. A 24-year-old county man claims Cody Green pleaded guilty Wednesday in this county superior court to one count of child molestation. Green has been in custody since August 8, 2007 for exposing himself 2 days earlier. What? It was before that. What the fuck? Green has been in custody since August 8th, 2007 for exposing himself 2 days earlier to an 8-year-old girl while at a swimming pool in South whatever county. A jail spokeswoman said he was being held due to charges in Harris County. Forsyth, I don't know, County Superior Court Judge Jeffrey S. Bagley sentenced Green to serve 9 additional months in jail and 16 years of probation. 9 additional months? What the fuck? I don't know how the fuck these pleas happen, right? Green sobbed as he explained to Bagley what had happened and noticed that he has since become a Christian, which I've already mentioned. Actually, I haven't. The one I mentioned that I actually never released. It was that math teacher Predator that, you know, I went really fucking hard on Christianity, right? A little bit of politics, but not like fucking candidates or anything. I'm talking about like how people feel a certain way about, you know, how police run shit or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. People use religion as a bit of a defense, which makes no sense. Okay, he was quoted as saying, "I am newly crowned Jesus Christ's servant," Green said. Green's attorney, Beiji Bernstein, said Green suffered a traumatic brain injury in a wreck when he was 16 and has never been the same since, which it doesn't fucking matter. She said while he appeared to function normally and had been ruled mentally competent to stand trial, the injury affected his mental filters, which I don't know how the fuck that happens. I don't know if that's actually possible to for your moral compass to basically be like fucked. That's kind of what she's alluding to, right? But it makes no sense, right? I think he knew exactly what he was doing. But anyway, she said the injury was similar to those military personnel have suffered from improvised explosive devices, or IEDs. This could happen to any of us, unfortunately, or our sons and daughters who go to war. What? Bernstein said, right? That's his attorney. Forsyth County Chief Assistant District Attorney Sandy Partridge said she didn't buy the "I have a brain injury, that's why I'm attracted to a child" defense, right? As she's quoted as saying. Partridge said Green's condition isn't listed in the Diagnostics and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, which is widely used by the psychiatric community for diagnosis. Partridge noted that Green put his fingers to his mouth to shush the little girl when he exposed himself. Holy shit. Yeah, that is something else. That is really bad. I think there's more. Let me check. When the incident occurred, he was out on bond for similar charges in Harris County, she said. In that case, Green was one of the several men caught in the 2006 sting by the popular NBC Dateline television series special To Catch a Predator. Green showed up at what he thought was a house of a girl he had met online. Bernstein said, his attorney said when her client arrived at the house, he introduced himself to the television anchor that was there as if he was the girl's father and they were going on a date. Which, no, I don't think so at all. I think that's fucking pushing it. He reportedly pleaded guilty in March to charges of attempted child molestation, attempted sodomy, and attempted statutory rape. He was sentenced to 3 years in probation and 3 years in prison and 12 on probation, right? 12 years. Upon his release, Green will have to wear an ankle monitor and is required to live with his parents. He will also have to register as a sex offender. Thank God. He fucking deserved it, of course. I think they have update pictures of what he looks like now, right? Yeah, I don't think he aged that well. I'll be honest. Oh my God, yeah. That's that for Cody Green. The Cleanest Best Pleasure Predator, right? This was something else. I won't lie. I thought I would have a lot of fun with this one, right? Like laugh, a lot of comedic times in this segment, but no, that wasn't the case. It was pretty fucking bad. But yeah. I would like to mention a little something, right? This is my I've been wanting to record for a while now, and this is actually my first time recording after 5 days of not recording, right? I recorded last on Tuesday. Last Tuesday. I recorded that. What was it? What video was it? It was the Palumbo, I believe. Palumbo's video. Recorded that. Recorded on Thursday. The video, it didn't capture my voice for some reason. It didn't capture my voice, so I had to use an emergency video I had recorded a while back, to compensate, right, for Friday. I didn't like the video. That's why I kind of like put it to the side, right. I didn't delete it or anything, right, because I was like, you know what, if I ever need it, I'll use it. So yeah, I haven't recorded since Tuesday. So now that I'm back, right, it's Monday. I didn't have time to record this weekend, right. My family was here, at home. But yeah, if you like the video, right, like it, subscribe, check out the channel, right. I'm sure you'll find something that you like from me, right. But yeah, thank you for watching, and have a good day.